I request you to declare the fifth convocation of the infant people.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I declare the fifth convocation of the Institute open.
A degree candidate for BS in Mechanical Engineering is requested to please recite verses from the Holy Quran and present the translation.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان الشمس والقمر بحسبان والنجم والشجر يسجدان والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان ألا تطغوا في الميزان وأقيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تخسروا الميزان صدق الله العظيم. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Allah, most gracious. It is He who has taught the Quran. He has created man. He has taught him speech and intelligence. The sun and the moon follow courses exactly computed. And the earth and the trees both alike bow in adoration. And the firmament has He raised high, and He has set up the balance of justice, in order that ye may not transgress due balance. So establish weight with justice, and fall not short in the balance. Sadaqallahu al-Azim.
Honorable Sumnu, the Director of the Institute, is requested to address the convocation.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nahmadu nusalli ala Rasul al-Kareem. Mr. Muhammad Rafiq Tarar, President of Islamic Republic of Pakistan and Chancellor of GIKI Institute. Lieutenant General Syed Iftikhar Hussain Shah, Governor, NWFP. Mr. Ghulam Isa Khan, President of Society of Promotion of Engineering Sciences and Technology in Pakistan and Board of Governors of GIKI Institute. Members of the Board of Governors and Executive Committee. Excellencies, Deans and faculty members, happy parents, graduating students, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. It is a matter of great honor and profound pleasure for me and the staff of GIKI Institute to extend to you a cordial welcome to our 5th convocation. Such a distinguished audience is so heartening for us. I thank you all for adding grace to this auspicious ceremony. We are especially grateful to you, sir, Mr. President, for accepting our invitation to preside over the convocation of the Institute and to award degrees and medals to the happy graduating students. The presence of Ghulam Isa Khan, the founding father of the Institute, reminds us of our mission. Under his inspiring leadership, we once again renew our resolve to turn this institute into a great center of excellence in the engineering education. Ladies and gentlemen, it appears to me that the foundation of this institute were laid at an auspicious moment with full faith and sincerity. Organizations take a long time to grow, but with the grace of Allah, in a short period of time, GIKI Institute has earned the honor of being one of the best institutes in Asia in the field of engineering education. The curricula and courses devised by the Institute are in consonance with the international standards and can be compared favorably with the best anywhere. And I say best anywhere. We have labs equipped with most modern equipment. This fact enjoys confirmation by all professional visitors to this institute. It gives me great pleasure to share with you that our faculty comprises highly motivated and competent specialists in their field. They put in their best both in teaching and research. Their research work finds space in the world-known conferences and research journals. Attracting top-quality academic staff is not easy, but we have been lucky with the grace of God in this respect. Currently, we have 40 faculty members who got their PhD from the top universities of the world, and this I can say only for this institute. No other university has this. The GIKI Institute has been able to establish the much needed linkage for constructive collaboration with industry. The Institute holds an open house every year. Senior representatives from the leading industries are invited to visit the Institute, where they interact with the faculty and explore the possibilities of joint research projects and consultancy. They also evaluate our graduates through tests and interviews and select most of them I repeat, select most of them for highly lucrative jobs in the industry, both at home and abroad. The open house has thus initiated a new tradition of communication and productive relationship with the industry. This year, about 50 industrial houses of repute participated in the open house. Mr. Chancellor, sir, a university is known by the quality and standard of scholars which it turns out. It is highly gratifying that our graduates have kept the GIK Institute flag fluttering high and inshallah still be higher. They are rated highly in the job market within Pakistan as well as abroad. The GIKI stamp has become a guarantee of success in the professional world. Ladies and gentlemen, our undergraduate program has now been fully consolidated with the grace of God and has been commended in academic circles nationally and internationally. From the fall semester 2001, we are launching the graduate program in the Institute for the first time. The response to this program has been very encouraging. The Institute is sponsoring 4 students each in the 5 faculties. Each student will be offered a stipend of rupees 5,000 per month with free furnished single accommodation. It is a new challenge for us and we are ready to accept it. Sir, you will be very happy to know that 79 of our students qualified at the National Entry Test for Science and Technology. And the Institute has already received a check of 47,10,000 on account of the scholarships from IMT and Communication Division. In the entry test held in Islamabad and Peshawar Center, 42 out of the top 100 positions were secured by the GIK Institute. Sir, this is a great achievement. In the BCS 3 category, our students bagged the top 5 positions. Top 5 positions. The Ministry of Science and Technology, under the able leadership of Dr. Ataur Rahman, has generously offered to sponsor the faculty members of our choice in all the disciplines that we offer in the Institute. I am grateful to the Honorable Minister for this very kind and needed offer. As the Institute embarks upon this new venture, it will require additional resources to meet its commitments. We hope that financial aid from the government will enable us to better contribute our share to the techno-industrial advancement in Pakistan. We have among us a large number of parents of our students. For them, I am sure, this day brings a sense of satisfaction, joy, and fulfillment. I offer my heartiest congratulations to the proud parents. They left them with us for 4 years and we are bringing them back as qualified engineers. To the graduating students, I offer my warmest congratulations and wish them all the best in future. You are now at the threshold of your professional career. The professional world is a demanding and a competitive world. Only those who have the courage and capacity to carry on the struggle can survive. In your professional dealings, you will find yourself in situations where you will be required to make moral judgments. In such circumstances, you have to stand your guard. Use your capabilities for the betterment of your profession, your family, your nation, and then the entire mankind. I sincerely hope that you will always bear the GIKI flag high. I congratulate you on the successful culmination of your program. I wish you well and pray for your success. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever we achieved in the academic field was due to the untiring effort of our faculty. I appreciate their services and thank them for work very well done. Work very well done. Thank you. I must also thank the administrative and supporting staff associated with the working of the Institute for the contribution in our success. Mr. Chancellor Sir, Mr. Governor Sir, ladies and gentlemen, I am grateful to you for being with us today. Once again, I thank you all very much. Pakistan, Paindaba. Now may I request the President of Pakistan to address this gathering. May I request you, sir?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala khatamun nabiyyin. Sayyid Iftikhar Hussain Shah, Governor and WFP. Mr. Ghulam Ishaq Khan, President Board of Governors of GIK Institute and Society for the Promotion of Engineering Sciences and Technology in Pakistan. Dr. A.Q. Khan, Engineer Ilahi Baksh Sumo, Rector of the GIK Institute, members of the Board of Governors and Executive Committee, faculty members, parents, graduating students, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. It gives me great pleasure to be here today on the occasion of the 5th convocation of the GIK Institute. I can see before me the proud graduating students, their happy parents, and distinguished faculty members. I extend my congratulations to all of you for your part in this accomplishment. It has always been a privilege to be at the GIK Institute, which is a leading institution in Asia in the field of engineering education. It was about a decade ago when Mr. Ghulam Ishaq Khan and his colleagues at Subtest conceived the idea of a quality institute which could help the nation to enhance and enrich its human capital. The spirit, commitment, dedication, and pace with which the concept has been turned into a reality in such a short period of time is truly commendable. Dear graduating students, today is a special day in your academic career. It marks the culmination of your continuous hard work. If you look back, you may recall moments of anxiety relating to tests and exams, pressure of deadlines for assignments, and rigor of projects. The confidence I see on your faces today is the outcome of the strenuous training and rigorous study schedule you have been exposed to during your 4-year stay at the Institute. Today you may take genuine pride in your achievements, but the journey is far from over. Learning is a lifelong process. In order to meet the challenges of this rapidly changing world, you will have to keep on updating your knowledge on a continuous basis. The urge for knowing should be the hallmark of your lives. In the Holy Quran, we have been repeatedly commanded to reflect and try to discover and interpret the undiscovered zones of the universe. This approach towards knowledge would always keep you moving ahead in imbibing and generating new frontiers of knowledge. I will quote a few verses from Allama Iqbal's poetry for you. फनात न कर आलमे रंगो पर चमन और भी आशियां और भी हैं तू शाही है परवास है काम तेरा तेरे सामने आसमां और भी है किसी रोज़ शब्द में उलझ कर न रह जा कि तेरे ज़मानों मकान और भी है. Ladies and gentlemen, an important aspect of education is its holistic vision, which means that education should help the students in their academic, intellectual, social, physical, and spiritual development. I am pleased to know that GIKI Institute actually practices this vision by not only giving its students top quality training and education in the field of engineering and technology, but also exposing them to the subjects of humanities to create a balance in their intellectual growth. Moreover, there are good facilities of support for the physical development of students, which is equally important. This is truly a comprehensive view of education, for which I must congratulate the pioneers and founders of the Institute who came up with this vision. I must also congratulate the faculty members of the Institute whose expertise, hard work and commitment has made this institute a unique seat of learning. Ladies and gentlemen, research is considered to be the essence of quality knowledge. It is through research that we are able to describe a phenomenon, interpret it, and adopt ways to improve the situation. It not only helps to discover knowledge, but also to construct and generate it. There has always been a realization that the number of PhDs among the university faculty in Pakistan is very small. A related issue is the withering away of research in the universities. There is an urgent need to increase the PhD base in our country. Pakistani universities can play an important part in providing opportunities in this regard. The only word of caution is that they must not compromise on quality. I am glad that the GIKI Institute is now actively engaged in graduate program as well. This means an excellent opportunity for students to do their MScs and PhDs. I am sure graduate program of GIKI Institute will maintain the high level of quality and professionalism that has been the hallmark of its undergraduate program. The government of Pakistan is also striving hard to enhance the research base by encouraging quality PhD programs. There is a growing realization in the country that in order to survive in the times ahead, we must invest in our human capital. Dear graduating students, as professional engineering scientists, you will be required to play a vital role in national development. You will have to explore indigenous alternatives to solve our local problems, as there are no ready-made solutions out there. The task is huge, but I am sure you will match it with your firm commitment to the national cause and by demonstrating your talent, competence, and creativity. It is said that even a journey of 1,000 today, even you are taking that first step into practical life for which you have been preparing and waiting for so long. There will be difficulties, challenges and unexpected situations, but with trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and your own abilities, you are bound to succeed, inshallah. My simple advice to you is never ever give up. Your will, commitment, hard work and consistency will finally pay off, inshallah. Before I conclude, let me once again congratulate you, young graduating students, for having successfully completed the strenuous but rewarding part of your academic journey. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you with peace, prosperity, vigor, and long productive life. Thank you, Pakistan, Zindabad.
President Muhammad Rafiq Tarand, Chancellor of the GIK Institute, Governor NWFP, Mr. Dalbakh Sumro, Rector of the Institute, Dr. A.Q. Khan, and Mr. H.U. Beg, Deans and members of the faculties, graduating students, their parents, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's my privilege to thank you, Mr. Chancellor, for being here this morning on this auspicious day of our 5th convocation. On behalf of my colleagues in the Southwest, the Institute, and my own behalf, I would like to extend to you a very warm welcome for honoring us once again with your exalted presence. Another academic year has gone by and another batch of graduating students is ready to be admitted to the degrees of Bachelor of Science. The candidates, Mr. Chancellor, have worked hard and following in the footsteps of their seniors have kept the name of the Institute high in the list of the best in the region. Mr. Chancellor, the Rector has already dilated on the achievements of the Institute. It is a job very well done, and he and his colleagues deserve our admiration and recognition. In the age of rapidly expanding technologies, the members of the faculty have, under his guidance, kept themselves abreast of the latest innovations and, with aided wisdom and tempered experience, have been co-sharing that knowledge with their students. I'm sure in recognition of their expertise, the government will bring their professional activities within the ambit of the SMT support program. To the proud parents, I extend my thanks for reposing confidence in us by entrusting their sons and daughters to our care. You have waited for 4 years for this day. Now your prayers have been answered and you are seeing them becoming graduates of one of the best institutions in the country. I extend my felicitations to you, ladies and gentlemen, and entrust your young ones back to you as confident men and women who have acquired quality education and are ready to go out and make their mark in daily life. To the graduating students, I thank them for being a part of the GIKI family. You have their graduates to be enrich the campus life for a few years, and now you are leaving the Institute much richer with fresh knowledge and self-assurance. Today, you deservedly earn the right to wear the academic regalia that your degrees ordain. I wish you a prosperous and successful life ahead. God be with you. Before I conclude, permit me, Mr. Chancellor, to recall your pertinent observation on the state of higher education in the country. In fact, you have laid your finger
on its Achilles heel, that the number of PhDs among the university faculty in Pakistan is very small, and that as a consequence there is, and I quote, a withering away of research in universities, emphasizing that there is an urgent need to increase the PhD base of education in the country. We have also stressed that in the process there must not be any compromise of quality. Mr. President, the production of quality product and the undertaking of radical research at graduate level to qualify for a master or doctorate degree is an extremely arduous and demanding exercise, demanding patience, dedication, and abiding interest, and an irrevocable commitment on the part of the candidates to the subject matter chosen for research. But above all, it requires ample financial and technical resources for building up the requisite infrastructure, setting up of modern laboratories, purchase of modern equipment, research instruments, reference books and journals, and speedy access to technical information and latest advances in the research subject abroad, and not the least, to attract and maintain a most competent faculty satisfied with its status and the working condition to advise and guide the research activity. To cite our own example, Mr. Chancellor, it's only now, 8 years after the inception of the Institute in 1993, and the investment of almost 230 crores of rupees, that we have reached a stage where, with confidence, we believe that we can, with God's grace, launch, as decided already, the graduate program and make as radiant a success of it as of the undergraduate one. This amount of time and capital was required for the creation of the requisite instruments, infrastructure, and concomitant facilities, for the establishment of a faculty of repute, of scholars known for their academic excellence and research experience, and the setting up of a new feature of independent facility of our own for the training of undergraduates according to our own perceptions and ideals of technical integrity. Theoretically, the graduate program could have been launched together with the undergraduate one right at the inception of the institute, as in fact was considered at one time at its conceptual stage, but without creating first the right ambience for postgraduate studies and research, that would have meant an unpardonable lowering of our standards and a brutal compromise with quality of our product, placing us in the category of what are now being disparagingly described, maybe unjustifiedly, as degree mills, which of course we have to disdainfully reject. Finally, Mr. President, even if these prerequisites that I have referred to are satisfied, a viable graduate program leading to master's and PhD degrees will need the backup support of a well thought out and forward-looking policy by government to sustain it. This policy, among others, should provide for a liberal, non-lapsable research endowment on a priority and recurring basis, for assistance in the assembly of a notable faculty, facilities for visits to research centers abroad for training and establishing collaborative research, and what is even more important, for extending respect and patronage to the individuals who have distinguished themselves and attained eminence in scientific and technological research, and recognition of their merit for rewarding them generously for new patents and inventions and for outstanding publications. Our academic minister for science and technology, Dr. Ataur Rahman, who is also a distinguished scientist in his own right, has already initiated such a policy and launched some significant measures in this direction. These, if implemented in letter and spirit, will foster research culture in the country and achieve over time the objective of strengthening the PhD base of teaching and research in universities, which, Mr. President, you have been pleased to highlight. This incidentally will also encourage institutions like the GIKI Institute to pursue their assigned role of conducting applied research for industry in response to national and international orders and requirements with greater vigor and dedication. Thank you. Pakistan.
The candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer System Engineering, please rise. Sir, I, the Dean, Faculty of Computer Science and Engineering, have the honor to present to you my candidates who have completed all the requirements and other obligations for conferment of the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer System Engineering.
On the recommendation of the Dean, Faculty of Computer Science and Engineering, and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer System Engineering, and I wish you to all the rights, privileges, and honors pertaining thereto.
Congratulations, please be seated.
Dr. Mohammed Mansoor Ahmed, Dean Faculty of Electronic Engineering, is requested to present his candidates to the Chancellor for conferment of degrees.
The candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Electronic Engineering, please rise. Faculty of Electronic Engineering has granted to present to you my candidates who have completed all the requirements and other obligations for conferment of the degree of Bachelor of Science in Electronic Engineering.
On the recommendation of the Dean, Faculty of Electronic Engineering, and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science in Electronic Engineering, and I admit you to all the rights, privileges, and honors pertaining thereto.
Congratulations, please be seated.
Professor Dr. Mohammed Khan, Dean Faculty of Engineering Sciences, is requested to present his candidates to the Chancellor for conferment of degrees.
The candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Engineering Sciences, please rise. Sir, I, the Dean, Faculty of Engineering Sciences, have the honor to present to you my candidates who have completed all the requirements and other obligations for the conferment of the degree of Bachelor of Science in Engineering Sciences.
On the recommendation of the Dean, Faculty of Engineering Sciences, and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science in Engineering Sciences and admit you all the rights, privileges, and honors of pertaining thereto.
Congratulations, please be seated. The candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, please rise. Sir, I, the Dean of Faculty of Mechanical Engineering, have the honor to present to you my candidates who have completed all the requirements and other motivations for conferment of the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering.
On the recommendation of the Dean, Faculty of Mechanical Engineering, and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, and admit you to all the rights, privileges, and honors of pertaining thereto.
Congratulations. Please be seated.
Professor Dr. Fazil Ahmed Khalid, Dean Faculty of Metallurgy and Materials Engineering, is requested to present his candidate to the Chancellor for conferment of degrees.
Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Metallurgy and Materials Engineering, please rise. I, the Dean, Faculty of Metallurgy and Materials Engineering, have the honor to present to you my candidates who have completed all the requirements and qualifications for the conferment of the degree of Bachelor of Science in Metallurgy and Materials Engineering.
On the recommendation of the Dean, Faculty of Metallurgy and Materials Engineering, and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science in Metallurgy and Materials Engineering, and admit you to all the rights, privileges, and honors of pertaining thereto.
Congratulations, please.
The Rector may now request the Chancellor to award degrees to the graduates and Dr. Khattak to assist.
Sir, I request you to award degrees to the graduates of spring 2001 and Dr. Khattak temporary examination.
The Dean Faculty of Computer Science and Engineering is requested to present the graduates for the award of degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer System Engineering.
Amir Hussain.
Faisal Riaz Mir. share with distinction.
Electronic Engineering is requested to present the graduates for the awarded degree of Bachelor of Science in Electronic Engineering.
Passing the name with distinction. Father Heroic
with high distinction. इमरान इंसान खलील अहमद बाजवा ख्वाजा अहमद शहजाद with distinction. Majid Minal Saleh with high distinction. Muhammad Ali with record number of paragraph in W. Muhammad Imran Amjad. Muhammad Israr Khan with distinction. Muhammad Fuad Nazar Malik. Muhammad Umar Hussain, Muhammad Rasul with distinction. Nabi Muhammad Malik, Nabi Muhammad Bajwa, Nawaz Sunil Sheikh, Nawan Nafiq with distinction. Nawan Kaligrada with distinction. Kazi Amir Aziz with high distinction. Kazi Masood Rashid Iqbal Atakum, Rahman Shahid, Gopal Rashid Khan, Sayyid Ziyadul Nabi Gilani, Sajjad Ahmed with distinction. Shahid Karim Khan, Sayyid Adil Ahmed Hashmi, Sayyid Adnan Zafar, Sayyid Babar Abbas, Sayyid Darul Raisi, Sayyid Babar Umar Azam, Usman Masood Khan, Yasir Ajman Sheikh, Zafar Mir with distinction. Iran, Zulmul Tariq with high distinction.
The Dean Faculty of Engineering Sciences is requested to present the graduates for the awardative degree of Bachelor of Science in Engineering Sciences.
Salman Aziz Khan, Sajid Ali,
तजुर्बा शहादत का है। सुमेरा इनायत, सैयद मोहम्मद हुसैन अब्बास, यासिर मलिक,
The Dean Faculty of Mechanical Engineering is requested to present the graduates for the award of degree of Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering.
Abu Bakr Asif, Ali Khan, Afsha Ijaz, Ara Mushra Hassan, Ali Siddiqui, Ahsan Hayat, Atif Anwar, Asad Shafiq with distinction, Faisal Bawi, Faraz Shahid, Hafiz Farooq Rafiq with distinction and first position. Haseeb Luqman, Hussain Imran Sayyid Jafri, Asnat Ahmed Khan Saeed, Muazzam Ali Mazhar, Irfan Hakur, Muhammad Shahri Bashir, Umair Shahid Ansari with distinction, Umar bin Tariq, Sameemullah Khan Durrani, Sardar Muhammad Ali Khan, Shahzad Yadav, Sayyid Babar Ali, Sayyid Ehsan Rana, Waqar Ahmed, Yasir Ahmed Mani, Zafar Nisar Aziz, Zubair Ahmed Siddiqui,
Faculty of Metallurgy and Materials Engineering is requested to present the graduates for the award of degree of Bachelor of Science in Metallurgy and Materials Engineering.
Are you ready? Roman Ishaq, Baba Jaman, Sargun with 5 distinctions.
The Prorector Academic, Professor Dr. M. Khan, is requested to announce and present recipients of the faculty gold medals.
In each faculty of the institute, a gold medal is awarded to a graduate who has attained the highest cumulative grade point average, CGPA, amongst those who have obtained the Bachelor of Science degrees of their faculty. First, those who sponsored these matters. The Faculty of Computer Science and Engineering Gold Medal has been sponsored by Muslim Commercial Bank Limited, Pakistan. The Faculty of Electronic Engineering Gold Medal has been sponsored by Communication and Enabling Technologies, Pakistan. The Faculty of Engineering Sciences Gold Medal has been sponsored by the Bank Limited, Pakistan. The Faculty of Mechanical Engineering Gold Medal has been sponsored by Pakistan Tobacco Company Limited. The Faculty of Metallurgy and Materials Engineering Gold Medal has been sponsored by Dr. Abdul Kabir Khan, Nizam Nizam. Now, the real big moment. I will now announce the recipient of the gold medal from each faculty and invite him or her to come to the stage to receive it. In the Faculty of Computer Science and Engineering, the recipient of the gold medal is Mr. Muhammad Umar Jintula. In the Faculty of Electronic Engineering, the recipient of the gold medal is Mr. Malik Mahali Saleh. In the Faculty of Engineering Sciences, the recipient of the gold medal is Mr. Rao Salman Aziz.
Mr. Hafiz Farooq Rashid. In the Faculty of Metallurgy and Materials Engineering, the recipient of the gold medal is Mr. Sardur. Gold medals have been established for students with outstanding performance. The other Khan Gold Medal is awarded for the best overall performance in academics as well as co-curricular activities. The Ghulam Ishaq Khan Gold Medal is awarded for the best academic performance. Both these medals have been sponsored by the Junior Anjumane Islamia. I will now announce the recipient of these medals and invite them to come to the stage to receive it. The recipient of Abdul Karim Khan Gold Medal is Sayyid Adnan. The recipient of Ghulam Ishaq Khan Gold Medal is Mr. Muhammad Umar Janjua.
Engineer Inari Pursumro may now request the Chancellor to declare the fifth convocation closed.
I declare the convocation